Skylar back with another video today. And today, I want to be talking about my experience with a state trooper because I watched Seth Dutton Gaming. I watched his video, and it jogged my memory about when I got pulled over by a state trooper when I was on the way to work. I was headed to Johnson City, and it was pretty crazy anyway. So here goes the story. So we was heading up I-75 going toward Bristol. Keep in mind I'm from Knoxville, so we was heading to Bristol. So it's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive. So I was trying to smoke before I got to the job because once you get to the job, you really can't smoke because they got maintenance guys walking in and out of the job all day. So I was like, fuck it, So I rolled up a blunt and I started smoking. Well, at the time, my dad had warrants. I had a license, but we didn't have insurance. We didn't have commercial tags. We was hauling carpet at the time. My uncle had a warrant too. So my dad and my uncle had a warrant. I had my girlfriend, and we was all just going to work. My girlfriend was just wanting to spend the day with me, so she went with me. So we're smoking on this blunt, and it's about down to a roach size. So I tossed it out the window. That was all the weed I had. That was it. So everything I had went out the window. Keep in mind, we just got through smoking, so the truck completely smells like a skunk's ass. No getting around it. So we're coming up on a bridge. I can see a bridge. We're about to pass under it. And right before you enter the bridge, I can see a damn state trooper sitting on the side. And I don't know what it is. For some reason, every time I see a cop, I think they're going to pull me over. So every time I pass one, I just prepare for it. So when we passed the state trooper, I saw him sit there for a second, and there was a whole bunch of cars behind us, like at least 20, 25 cars. And I saw him pull off after they passed. So when I saw him pull off, I told my dad and my uncle, I was like, look, man, he's pulling out, and he's coming for us, man. I just know it. So, they buckle up. My uncle's drinking on a damn pint of liquor in the back because he's a real bad alcoholic. My dad's sipping on a beer. Open container. Fucking they got warrants. No insurance. No commercial tag for hauling the carpet. No nothing. So I see him start catching up to us. And sure enough, right behind us. So I'm sitting there kind of tripping. I know I don't have nothing on us, but my dad has a warrant. My uncle has a warrant. And I know if he runs their names, they're fucked. We didn't have insurance, so in the state of Tennessee, you gotta have insurance on a vehicle. And if you don't, they will arrest you, take you to jail, and they will tow your vehicle. And I had my girlfriend in the back, so she would have been stranded, for no telling how long. And I would have been going to jail too. So he pulls us over, blue lights, I pull over. I know it smells like straight weed in this truck. So I'm sitting there thinking about how I'm going to tell him that if we hit a skunk or something, in case he asks, if it came to that point. But he gets out, he walks to the back of my truck. He taps on the tailgate and he motions me back to the back of the truck. So I'm like, well, shit, he didn't come up to the window. He might not smell it. But I know I smell like straight weed too because I was smoking the blunt. So fuck. So I get out and I walk back there. Before I get out, I spray myself with cologne real quick before he can even see what's happening. So I get out and I walk to the back, and he starts asking me for a license, insurance, and all this. I gave him an old insurance paper, and I gave him my license and all that. He ran it. He told me if I had a newer thing of insurance, and I told him I'd have to check in the glove box. So he walks up to the side of on the passenger side where my dad's at. And I open the door and I get in the glove box. I was hoping he wasn't going to smell it, but he stayed far enough back to where he didn't. And he starts asking everybody's names. And I tell him, I'm like, yo, that's my dad, and that's my uncle, and that's my girlfriend in the back. And he asked for my uncle's name. He's like, oh, Mike. Mike, whatever. And he told him his last name. And then for some reason, I don't know if they ran it or they didn't, but it didn't come back. They didn't ask for my dad's, but if they would have, he would have definitely got caught because we was in the county that he had it in. So The guy goes back there, I get in the truck, and I'm sitting there thinking that we are fucked. So I see the guy come back out. I'm like, dude, this still smells like straight weed in here. If he walks up to my window, he's going to smell it. So he comes back up to the tailgate, and he taps on it again. And I look up in the rear view, and he motions me back, and I was like, fuck. I'm like, hell yeah. So there for a second, I was like, hell yeah, you know, he's not going to smell it. And then I started thinking, like, oh shit, I might be getting arrested. You never know. So I walked back there, and he hands me my license, and he hands me insurance, and he handed me a ticket, and he said, look, he goes, I'm going to write you up a citation for the proof of insurance. You know, all you got to do is send in your proof, blah, blah, blah. He said, other than that, get a commercial tag and you're free to go. And I was just sitting there in my mind. I was like, what the fuck? Like, damn, I got saved, dude, because it smells like a straight skunk in my shit, in my truck, dude. Like, so he hands me the ticket. I get in the truck, and I head tails and never saw that motherfucker again. But he told me to turn back and go home. But what I did is I went up, I hit the next exit, I got lunch and shit, gave him time to get out of the area. I went on to the job, and on the way back, they couldn't get me for commercial tags on the way back because I had trash on the truck. That's it. I didn't have nothing commercial on there, so they couldn't get me for that. But yeah, man, I was just wanting to tell y'all that quick story. I got way more stories for y'all. If you like what I just told you, like, comment, subscribe. Much respect. I'm going to be coming with that K-Frog versus King Shine, K-Shine, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Part 3. If you like, you know, if you want to hear that, get this up to 50 likes. I'm almost to that 100 subscribers mark. And I appreciate every one of y'all. Big salute till next time.